You talked about vibe coding and security in one sentence. I think we've seen quite a few vibe coded apps that had incredible security issues once they hit the
Yeah.
market.
So I
How have
talked
you looked?
about the black box problem, right? So
Yes.
yeah, in the black box problem, so that is definitely there. So again, it depends on your size of the project, right? For me, it was it, uh, and especially I know the structure behind it. There is a database. There is these are the APIs. Probably it's this is where it's going to go, but a normal user would not know that, right? So, so we are coming. This is the next step from APIs, right? So it's a jungle of APIs now intermeshed together. That's what we call AI right now. It's still a software, right? So we talked about software and automation at scale, which is what we are translating it to AI because of the learning models in here. So, so that is the difference, and that's where the education, the security awareness of takes not just from a user standpoint, but from a like an entrepreneur who's trying to build this thing is because the model that we sell right now on the tech side is secure by design. We are not thinking security after the fact. So we want to make sure security is built in. And that's the thing I talk about in the framework as well. That's kind of the middle letter S in there, which is security. So you can't overlook security as a bolt-on product. So be aware like what goes on. You can ask that. What are the components going to be used and how they're going to be secure, and then it builds out a plan, at least for your awareness. And then there will be security issues. And then you say, okay, how do I mitigate those from there on? So,
Yeah, it's still, I mean, I understand how an experienced coder can do that, right? But how a entrepreneur building vibe coding something, I mean, you have a very technical background. You've done this for 30 years, so I'm sure that you know the questions to ask. How would a normal non-technical person vibe coding actually get the security angles right and get the QA controls right when they just don't have that software engineering experience?
a user from a non-tech background, like a business person, for example, they said, okay, want to do that. Couple of things. If you are trying to build everything on your own, yeah, will have to have that learning experience. You will start that the assessment piece, the A. You don't just start vibe coding, right? You will say, okay, this is the idea. What are the things that I need to think about? Just like you're talking to anybody, right? And what the questions around, if you're a business person, for example, you will be thinking about risk. So when you throw that question about risk, the security would come in, the factor, and then one prompt will lead to the other. So you have to have that peel the onion mindset, right? Okay, how am I peeling the onion here? Um, so without thinking, okay, I need this, the assessment piece becomes more important at that time, and then will come the design. Okay, what are the options? So that's what I around coaching would be at the it's the mindset version. Yeah, this is a silver bullet myth. Yeah, the technology is going to solve your problems. Easy said than done, right? So, what are the downsides of it that could happen? So we do pro and con study for every tech we evaluate. So it's not everything is very shiny. There is always some dark spots around. So you have to be aware of those and say, okay, do I accept that risk or not? Uh, and there will be always be a risk. There is no zero risk. So keep that in mind.